This is Happening Out Travel. Happening Out Television Network's mission is to inform, educate, and help our travel club members make the best choices for what surveys show is the #1 category for discretionary spending in the LGBTQ+ community. And that is travel.
Welcome to The Travel Show. This is live in the Villages and all over Florida and America. We're the only live, nonprofit, 501c3 television show in the nation. Our mission's in the model of PBS and NPR, and we explore the world to promote cultural diversity, education, and have a better understanding of the world around us. So, let's explore our world.
Welcome to our world. This guy over here, that's David Hopkins. He's a senior anchor here at The Travel Show and is coordinator for our special travel club group experiences.
Welcome to our world. This is Faye Watt, and she's my partner and co-anchor here at The Travel Show. She has extensive travel experience and is a leading national news and entertainment anchor.
At The Travel Show, we explore the news, steals and deals from travel providers, bring you interesting interviews, and tell you about some of the worldwide travel providers that have created special experiences in travel for our travel club members.
We're not a travel agency. Our mission is nonprofit and brings you the best in travel information to help you get out there. First up, let's look at what's in the travel headlines for the week of October 15th, 2022.
First in travel news, French hospitality company Accor reports leisure travel is on the rise. Are you a sustainable traveler who believes in having leisure time without compromising your professional life? If yes, this news is for you. Marcus Keller, Accor's Chief Sales and Distribution Officer, talked to BizBash on the rise of leisure travel, a combination of business and leisure travel. It involves professionals wanting to attend a conference, but also want to bring their loved one. Accor has started powerful initiatives such as the hybrid meeting solution, All Connect, in partnership with Microsoft Teams, plus a collaboration with Wojo, W-O-J-O. Co-working spaces to suit post-COVID travel and work needs that prefer leisure travel. There is no need to wait for the leave approval when you can travel and work together with your family. I love this. And this makes so much sense. You know, my wife is a nurse practitioner and she's constantly traveling the country, right, with different conferences. And there are times that she wants to bring me along. And it's a great way to just check out different cities that we probably wouldn't on our own. So this makes a lot of sense.
As I've mentioned many times, I used to work at Disney World up in Orlando, and they have several conference spaces between the Contemporary Resort, the Caribbean Beach Resort, Coronado Springs, and many of the travelers bring their families because Disney, like a lot of vacation locations, are now offering family incentives for business travelers. Next in travel news, the U.S. State Department encourages people to plan ahead for new passports or renewals. Planning a trip outside the USA? Get that passport renewed in advance. If you don't have one, apply for it well before you even plan a trip. And we are not saying it just as a joke. It is stated in a press release issued by the U.S. Department of State, which encourages travelers to assess their passport needs ahead of any future holiday travel and trips in 2023. The department has issued 17.9 million passport books and cards this year. Applying in the fall winter allows for faster routine processing due to lower seasonal demand. Many countries require passports to be valid for at least 6 months after arrival abroad. In most cases, passengers will not be allowed to board an international flight departing the United States if they do not have the required amount of validity remaining on their passports. Well, the message is loud and clear, and travelers have understood it. And I actually am going next week to get my passport for my trip next November. So I have plenty of time for it to process and everything before I'm traveling over to the European Mediterranean cruise.
Well, and more good news, David. You know, that they were really backed up with issuing passports because of COVID-19, right? And they have really caught up with that. And so, you know, go look at your passport right now. It's one of those things that your passport is valid for a couple of years, right? So you rarely look at the date that it's expired. Look at it now and make sure that you go and follow up. Because like David said, you know, it's going to come in handy right before your next trip. And I know you're planning your next trip. So our next travel news headline, Thailand has removed COVID-19 travel restrictions. Get ready to land in a world where culture, tradition, and exciting nightlife stay together happily. We are talking about Thailand. Whether you are a history buff, adventure junkie, or a party animal, you are welcome to the small Southeast Asian country without any restrictions, as it has removed COVID-19 restrictions. Starting October 1st, the Southeast Asian country will no longer require travelers to show proof of vaccination or proof of a negative test. Thailand will also extend the time visa-exempt travelers can stay in the country from 30 days to 45 days. Travelers from the United States do not require a visa to enter, according to the U.S. Embassy and Consulate in Thailand. Your trip to Thailand is going to be full of fun and ease. So book that trip to Thailand now. It's on everybody's bucket list, and it's Thailand, for God's sakes. It's going to be incredible. And just lifting these restrictions just reminds us, David, that the world is now open to travel.
Absolutely. And the lifting of the visa restrictions means you can go on a very long vacation to see the world. That's such a great thing. So finally, in travel news, travel between the U.S. and Canada was just made easier as Lynx Air adds 4 new routes. How wonderful it would be if you could meet your friends and family in Canada more often? Well, it's possible now. The Canadian ultra-low-cost airline Lynx Air has announced 4 new flight routes over the border to the United States. The new flights will offer easier connections for Canadian travelers to various warm weather destinations in the U.S., with flights set to start at the beginning of next year. As Canada is easing COVID-19 restrictions for international travelers, it's a green signal for us all. What are you waiting for? Act fast to snap up these shockingly cheap fares. And one of my favorite things about this, especially for our folks viewing from here in Florida in the Villages, Orlando is one of the locations that's going to have these super cheap flights to Canada. So if you're a snowbird or you have family up there, you can go fly much easier, directly, and cheaper.
Oh, and so many people in South Florida have family over in Canada. And it was tough times during COVID because they were one of the places that were locked down for longer than most. So it is time to start traveling to Canada full force. Make up for the time that you weren't able to. Go 3 times next year. How about that?
Okay.
Subscribe to our website for all the latest travel news to stay in the know.
The Travel Club provides the best source of what you love to do most, travel. The Travel Club Travel Show combs the best new deals offered this week in our segment called Travel Steals and Deals.
An exclusive travel show Steals and Deals is provided by travel partner Great Value Vacations. Visit London from 4 to 6 nights with air for just $13.95. Dreaming of a London trip that would not put holes in your pocket? Here comes your dream deal. This affordable 4-night London trip starts at $1,395 and includes round-trip economy class airfare to London. 4 nights in London at the Thistle, Bloomsbury Park or similar, along with daily breakfast. You can also upgrade this trip to a 4-star hotel with round-trip transfers and tours. This is an opportunity to treat yourself to a quintessential English experiences like afternoon tea at a charming restaurant and hearty dinner at a traditional pub while you visit the Tower of London, Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, Westminster Abbey, local markets in Camden and Notting Hill, and a whole lot more. Have yourself some royal time through the tour that departs in October 2022 from New York's JFK. Find out more at greatvaluevacations.com. It is London, baby. There is so much to do. You are going to be jam-packed for those 4 to 6 days. I'm going to tell you, stay there 6 days, okay? Because there is a lot to do. The people are incredible. The sights are just breathtaking. And it's London, baby. It is just so much fun.
And you get the trip and the flights for that price. And you were just in London, which is why I gave you this, because I'm sure you paid quite a bit more on this. And you were staying with family even, weren't you?
I don't even want to tell you that I paid almost $1,000, David, to get there and back. $1,000 each of us. So, I mean, it cost us more to get there than this whole entire trip.
Yeah, and here's another exclusive travel show steal and deal provided by travel partner TripMasters. Explore Bangkok and Phuket, 6+ nights with all flights included from $12.59. They fondly call Thailand the land of smiles, a country that has everything to offer everyone. This 6-night tour to Bangkok and Phuket is planned to ensure you have a gala in Thailand. Get ready to discover Bangkok, the capital of Thailand, with its bustling mix of old and new. Experience the blend of traditional culture and religion with all the luxury conveniences of a modern city. Next is the time to enjoy sensory experiences with 3 nights in Phuket, Pearl of the South, with its endless beaches and crystal clear blue waters. This is a flexible tour package, and you can select the number of nights in each city, desired hotel, and activities. The trip includes flight into Bangkok and out of Phuket, a hotel for 3 nights in Bangkok and 3 nights in Phuket, and a flight from Bangkok to Phuket. All this is available to you starting at just $1,259. The tour departs on February 9th of 2023, and get more information about it at tripmasters.com. I love Tripmasters. I put them on the show all the time because they have such flexible packages, and there's so much to see in Thailand, and these are the two bucket list cities, and they're both included for, again, cheaper than the flight would normally cost, and it even includes the flight between the two cities during the stay. It's such a great deal.
How incredible. And just like you said, it's bucket list. I know you folks at home have this on your bucket list, and just it doesn't get any cheaper than this. And it's Thailand. Like, it just has everything in one. Yes, Thai is one of my favorite foods, but there's just so much more to it. The beaches. You don't think about how gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Thailand's beaches are. Go look up a YouTube video, okay? Trust me, you will be going to tripmasters.com right now and buying your tickets after you see that. So an exclusive travel show Steals and Deals is provided by travel partner WingBuddy. See the authentic side of Morocco, 7 nights with air from 1879. Board this 9-day tour to Morocco, including flights. Take a journey to the Kingdom of the Arabian Nights and discover the history and highlights of the imperial city of Morocco. Your journey will start with the panoramic tour of Casablanca, the largest city and business capital of Morocco. And throughout the trip, you will visit Volubilis, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, get a full-day guided tour of Marrakesh, and many, many more. Your accommodation will be at 4-star and 5-star hotels throughout the journey. All breakfast, 1 lunch, and 6 dinners are included, and excursions, guess what? They're also included. Diffa Fantasia dinner and show is also available for just $49. And find out more about this exciting tour at travelzoousa.wingbuddy.com. You had me at Casablanca. You had me at Casablanca in Morocco. And again, the flights are included. It doesn't get any better than this.
And the culture of Morocco is so amazing. It's a blend of African, Middle Eastern, and French culture. The architecture is beautiful. The food's amazing. The crafts, the textiles you can buy. There's so much to see in Morocco. Here's another exclusive travel show Steal and Deal provided by travel partner Travel Discounters. Explore India with a 10-city guided tour with air from $3,999. Probably the best way to experience exotic Indian landscapes and culture is this 16-day tour. You'll be exploring 10 Indian cities across the country, including air travel, starting at just $39.99. From the nightlife of Delhi and the quirkiness of Varanasi to culturally rich Rajasthan and happening Mumbai, you'll enjoy everything that India has to offer, including rich cuisine. This package includes international and domestic flights, hotels with breakfast, all meals at Manvar's Dessert Camp and Raja Jawar's Boutique Heritage Hotel, privately guided sightseeing, private airport hotel transfers, tourist site entrance fees, and taxes. The departures are scheduled through January and February of 2023. Ready to find out what the buzz around India is all about? Find out more at traveldiscounters.us. India is so amazing, and this city is everything. 10 different cities, all the flights between the cities, the flights to India, all the transfers, all the hotels, most of your meals, all the tours, everything. $4,000 sounds like a lot until you see everything that this shows you over a course of 16 days.
It is time to party in Mumbai. That's what I gotta say, all right? There is 10 incredible cities, but it's just the references of Mumbai makes me so excited to show you how incredible this city is. Plus, you get 9 other cities. And like David said, everything is included. And you have a tour guide. You don't have to worry about getting lost or not ending up where you're supposed to. Guess what? All that is taken care of for you. This is a once-in-a-lifetime trip. 16 days, India, you gotta check it out. Finally tonight, we introduce you to the Travel Club featured experiences. Remember, we're not a travel agency. We're like PBS and NPR as a media network. Suppliers have created special travel experiences exclusively for our Travel Club members.
You can see all of these special Travel Club group experiences at our website. In fact, you can see a special expanded travel show television video on many of our special Travel Club experiences. New special Travel Club group experiences are added each week, so continue to stay tuned. Here are the best for this week.
Our first featured Travel Club trip, 5-day cruise, Bahamas and Ocean Cay Marine Reserve from $189. And it includes free open bar. Don't tell anybody, it's just for you. This exciting 5-day cruise to the Bahamas and Ocean Cay Marine, including a free open bar, can be yours starting from just $189. Travelers will board MSC Divina in Miami. Your day 2 will be on Nassau and Paradise Island, filled with fun and activities. Days 3 and 4 will be dedicated to Ocean Cay Marine Reserve, which is an artificial island built in the 1960s. Here you can indulge yourself in recreational activities and also go to the spa. You'll have a very fun-filled program aboard the ship exclusively for Travel Club Cruise Tour guests, including special receptions, private parties, special dining events, exclusive shore excursions with the group, and much, much more. The tour starts on January 9th, 2023. Get ready to explore 2 breathtakingly beautiful islands of the Atlantic Ocean. Visit the Travel Club website to book the trip and know more. It doesn't get any better than this, David. It's less than $200, Papi. Less than $200, and you are just basking in the beauty that is the Bahamas. This is an incredible opportunity.
Yeah, and if the date we mentioned doesn't work for you, we actually have departure dates through the whole first quarter of next year for this trip. So we've got plenty of flexibility so you can enjoy this. Well, here's another Travel Club trip. Florida to New York cruise, 12 days from $679 with free open bar. Travel on a comfortable cruise across the unending blue waters of the Caribbean Ocean, touching beautiful small islands like Bahamas, Jamaica, Aruba, Curacao, Puerto Plata, and more on this 11-night cruise tour. On the first day, free transfers to Orlando's Port Canaveral will be arranged for more than 20 Florida cities. While you'll be visiting and having fun in different cities across many islands, you'll be able to enjoy free open bar services on the cruise as well. All this can be yours for a price starting at just $679. Apart from the main tour, you can also schedule an optional post-tour excursion for 4 days, covering Midtown Manhattan, New York City, just $549 more, including a Broadway show. The departure date of this tour is April 9th, 2023. Wear that papal hat, pack some of your sexy beachwears, and book the trip now. Visit the Travel Club website to book the trip and know more. You know, this is like the best of everything. You get to see the Caribbean and you get to see New York City, and you only have to fly home afterwards. You can leave on a bus that's included from your home here in Florida. You can't beat that.
You really can't, David. And I love the land and sea experiences of it all. You're going to be just like basking in the luxury of this cruise. And then you get to go to New York and go to a Broadway show and do some shopping for me while you're there. It's all packed into this trip. Our final Travel Club trip for this week, Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade and Georgia's Golden Isles, 4 days, $449. Book this 3-night, 4-day tour to Savannah St. Patrick's Day Parade and Georgia's Golden Isles now. Explore St. Simon's Island, Jekyll Island, Sea Island, and Savannah, along with reserved seats for America's greatest St. Patrick's Day Parade on March 17th. You are not going to get a better deal than this, just at a price starting at $449. The tour departs on March 15th, 2023. The trip includes a Travel Club trip escort and host, and 3 nights of first-class hotel accommodations in Brunswick Holiday Inn, Express, or similar. Sightseeing is also included, covering a local expert guide for Golden Isles and sightseeing. Transportation is provided from and to Florida. Don't forget to visit St. Simon's Island, where the British made their last stand to stop the Spanish invasion of British-controlled America in the 17th century. Visit the Travel Club website to book the trip and know more. Oh, Savannah, David, the food. I just love like Southern home, like comfort food, right? And Savannah is just full of it. And then let's just talk about St. Patrick's Day. Their St. Patrick's Day parade is like none other. If you've never experienced it, this is your chance. And for less than $500, it doesn't get no better.
And Savannah has such a weird history. It's full of a lot of interesting characters between like its pirate history and the British colonies and just being on the southern coast and near the water. It's a very fun place to visit, especially for St. Patrick's Day. Well, that's another week of the Travel Club's The Travel Show. We're bringing you the world in a totally new and unique way. We encourage you to join the Travel Club, as all of our special group experiences are available only to our members.
You want to join this exclusive Travel Club, as our television show is here live every Sunday at 1 p.m. and then anytime on demand. We have new Travel Club special trips just like what we introduced today, and we do that every single week. We're also here every week to bring you the travel news, travel sellers, steals and deals from some of the best travel providers in the world, interesting interviews, and a whole lot more.
Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell on YouTube to be reminded of all the new specials every week. This is the only nonprofit 501c3 educational travel television show like this in America. We're not a travel agency, and we provide unbiased recommendations and information on the best that's available in the world of travel.
So, until next week, we wish you pleasant journeys.
And encourage you to get out there. Have a great week.